As a team of high schoolers, we've seen our own grandparents experience a critical decline in physical activity as they age. Not because they didn't want to move, but because safe, engaging options simply weren't available. Over 818,000 elderly people are living in assisted living facilities in the US alone. Almost a third of these people experience forms of major depression due to lack of excitement, fun, or socialization in their lives. Additionally, many don't exercise enough, leading to an increased risk of chronic diseases. While seniors do have the option to go to gyms, they aren't safe or accessible and lack clear goals for sustained motivation. Other virtual reality applications like ours, which target seniors, also fail at providing an engaging solution that will have a long-term impact on their lives. ImmersifyVR fills this unmet need through safe, accessible, and engaging exercise. By offering story-driven experiences with motivating goals like catching fish, we empower the elderly or the disabled to become physically active.
Here's a MetaQuest 3, the leading VR headset that we use with our seniors. We've customized it with the Pro strap instead of the basic strap to reduce pressure and fatigue, making longer sessions more comfortable and safer. When users start our app, they enter a general VR tutorial that teaches core virtual reality movements step by step. Originally, the layout was longer and more complex, but we discovered that seniors found it confusing and nauseating. As a result, we have repeatedly redesigned the tutorial to be more intuitive and emphasize the snap turn, which significantly improved comfort and usability. This ensures seniors can quickly get the hang of VR before moving on. Afterwards, users can choose from multiple experiences, each with its own specialized tutorial and intensity level, ranging from lower intensity experiences like swimming to higher intensity ones like spaceball, a twist on traditional tennis. All experiences include an immersive environment like a beach scene completed with palm trees, catchable fish, and discoverable treasure over spaceball, a tennis-like court set in outer space.
We're constantly user testing for feedback and undergoing multiple iterations to make our experience truly senior-friendly. For example, we've tested motion tracking, rotation-based controls, and velocity-based movement for our swimming algorithm, all of which had drawbacks. So, we ultimately landed on a distance-based movement system. When the user presses and releases a button, the distance their hands move determines their forward motion. This method proved to be the most intuitive and reliable across a wide range of users, even those with no prior tech experience. We encountered similar challenges with movement in spaceball, especially since it takes place in zero gravity. Movement became overwhelming, so we had to find a way to make it intuitive while going beyond mundane joystick movement. Based on feedback from the older users, such as Bob Stetson from the Chateau Cupertino Senior Home, we refined the system to a 2D jetpack-style movement, removing forward and backward controls that cause frustration, while keeping the experience engaging and physically intense. In terms of the technical aspects, the application is built using Unity Engine's XR library, allowing us to deploy immersive experiences across various virtual reality platforms.
We distribute our product through a B2C, business-to-customer business model. This means we will be directly marketing and selling our program to seniors, offering private one-to-one sessions with our personal trainers such as Mr. Ed. To reach this audience, we've hosted workshops at partner retirement homes, which have found us partnerships with interested older adults.
So far, we've hosted workshops at Chateau Cupertino, Sunshine Garden Apartments, and the Cupertino Senior Center. Each session typically includes small groups of seniors, allowing for hands-on support. From these workshops, we were then able to follow up with Bob Stetson, our first adult customer, and have already completed 3 successful one-on-one sessions with him. We plan to utilize these workshops as a means of partnering with senior centers and attracting individual senior customers.
As stated earlier, there are around 800,000 seniors living in assisted living facilities in the US alone. And overall, seniors account for 17% of the US population. Now, this market is not only substantial, but also projected to grow due to advances in healthcare, among other factors, leading to higher life expectancy. Our pricing is flexible and based on individual needs. Charges vary by quote, starting at $600 for 8 sessions, which averages $75 per session. We will also pay our personal trainer starting at $40 per hour, allowing us to maintain an average profit of $35 per session. Now, if we attract just 20% of the seniors in the assisted living facilities, and assuming they will have bi-weekly sessions, that gives us an annual gross profit of $146 million annually. Now, if we attract just 1% more of that 57 million seniors in the US, that gives us an additional $509 million in annual gross profit. Our model balances affordability with sustainability, enabling us to scale comfortably while maintaining a personalized, high-quality experience for seniors.
In the future, we aim to expand to even more retirement homes by hiring additional trainers and purchasing more headsets. For our product, we're constantly developing our application with more accessibility features and new lower intensity experiences. For example, we're planning to implement a simplified virtual rock climbing activity to support seniors across a wider range of mobility levels. Our long-term goal is to build a system that can operate sustainably, improving senior health while reducing isolation nationwide.